Coming to you live from Auckland Park, Johannesburg on this feel-good Saturday. It's 8 p.m. on the clock, which means it's time for our weekly entertainment viewing date. Here's what's coming up on the show tonight. We hit the open road with actor Bonko Khoza to discover life beyond the screen and the simple joys of road trips. The Bounti Programme offers a variety of workouts that are both fun and effective. Designed for all ages and fitness levels, this program has something for everyone. We've got all of that and so much more on the way. This is Trendz Live. Welcome to Trendz Live on SABC. Kamala Mumnedisi, but you can call me Mne. Thank you so much for making us your choice of entertainment this evening. As you enjoy the show, please connect with us on our social media. Our handle on X is @Trendz on SABC. All right, we kickstart the show with some downtime. There's something about a road trip that turns even the longest drive into part of the adventure. From the playlists and pit stops to the conversations that only seem to happen on the open road, the journey can be just as memorable as the destination. So we hit the road to Sun City with actor Bonko Khoza, swapping the studio for the driver's seat as we spoke about his career, the roles that have shaped him, life beyond the screen, and the simple joys that make every road trip unforgettable. Take a ride with us.
It's not every day that you catch a celebrity and they allow you to take a mini road trip with them. We are heading to Sun City, and the celebrity in question is none other than Bonko Khoza.
Hello. Sun City.
Before we put the pedal to the metal, let's meet the man behind the wheel. He's an award-winning actor who's conquered both television and theatre. 30 minutes into the drive, I spotted ultimate road trip essentials. What do you think are things that your followers and fans don't know about you that we get the privilege of sharing that with them today? Good question, Nick.
That's a very good question.
What is it that you were gonna tell them in the future that maybe they can get an exclusive now?
Well, maybe people might not know is that I used to be an artist before I started acting.
Like singer?
No, like an actual visual
Fine
artist.
art?
Yeah, fine art. I went to the National School of Arts and I studied visual arts, so fine art, painting, graphic design. And I'm pretty sure if I didn't become an actor, I'd have been painting or working to try get into directing, into producing, because I want more, you know. I don't have a perceived ceiling.
Yeah.
But if you ever encounter a ceiling, I always say, push.
What is your career highlight?
My career highlight. My career highlight would be recently winning my second SABC.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I think winning an award in this industry for me, because especially the SABCs, they decided by the jury, which is basically your colleagues and all different filmmakers and taste makers in the industry.
Yeah.
So being validated by them and the country just proves we're taking steps in the right direction.
Let's talk about Hartis now. Do you come here?
Yes, so my wife and I really love this place. It's the perfect getaway if you're from Joburg and if you live in Joburg and you're looking for like nature. There's the big body of water here, the Hartbeespoort Dam.
Yeah.
There's lovely attractions around here, lovely restaurants, coffee shops, the mountains. And if you own a nice car like a BM, it's a great place to kind of have a good drive out. So we try to do this most weekends. But yeah, when the schedule allows.
Do you watch his shows?
All of them, all the time.
Yeah.
Even live, Like, if it's a show that's going to play live, I watch it live. If it debuts on a certain day, I watch it when it debuts. I think because I always I give him critics, and so I need to watch and see. Okay, so he really wants to know what I think.
This is a road trip, guys. I'm not gonna bore you with those Oprah Winfrey questions. Now we're gonna get into the fun stuff. I see you are playing Drake. Look at this.
We got Drake out here.
These your road trip songs.
This is my road trip playlist.
Okay.
And this particular, can I say Apple Music?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Apple Music does this thing where it reads into the mood. So, you got Drake, you got Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Baby, definitely.
So this is your kind of music?
This is my kind of music.
Before we knew it, the drive had turned into a full-blown karaoke session. Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they did. Why do they guess me up? Why does it go? My head. That's as far as I know it. They say it's not about the destination, but rather the journey. After a road trip filled with laughter and good music, I'd have to say I agree.
That looks so fun. Listen, we're going to take a quick ad break. When we come back, the legendary Khaya Mahlangu is in the building on the Trendz Live stage. You don't want to miss it. Stick around.
When the stuff going on, we get puzzles.
Oh man, it's the incredible sounds of Khaya Mahlangu. The track is called Nobelungu. We're going to have a chat with him in just a bit because I cannot wait to just sit down and a well of wisdom, really. But okay, first, before we go there, if you're looking for the ultimate coastal escape, then look no further. I want you to imagine a place where old world colonial charm meets modern five-star luxury. On the edge of the warm Indian Ocean, watched over by an iconic red and white lighthouse, is where you can find the multi-Durban Tourism Business Awards winning Oyster Box Hotel. Have a look. Nestled in the heart of Umhlanga rests a 5-star offering that speaks to the very best of hotel living while overlooking the Indian Ocean and giving you a homey feeling.
Oyster Box Hotel, it is an 86-bedroom hotel which consists of 64 sea-facing rooms and 22 garden-facing rooms. We also have 6 food and beverage outlets and 5 conferencing and banqueting venues.
Filled with rich history, this establishment tells a story with every bit they have to offer, starting with where you eat breakfast right through to evening dining. A little birdie even told us that this is where it all began.
Palm Court is very popular with our high tea offering, and also this venue is an extension for breakfast. The Pre Room is our fine dining restaurant. It can hold up to 70 guests maximum, and this is the original restaurant with the history behind it, where Mr. Tolman proposed to Mrs. Tolman and really promised her that he will buy her the hotel one day. In 2007, the Oyster Box was indeed purchased by the Tolman family, and then subsequent to 2009, that's when it was unveiled and reopened just in time before the 2010 World Cup.
It's this romantic vision that accounts for how at home the entire space feels, including art and little nuggets for guests to enjoy.
Clock library featuring a fascinating collection of antique clocks. The only room in the hotel for the private use of resident guests. It is accessed with a key card and is perfectly the place to enjoy a quiet drink in a leather armchair with lighthouse views, or to peruse one of the many books that form part of the library. The hotel is very rich in art, ranging from the world-class craft in our walls, taking our guests down memory lane of our most prominent and frequent guests.
Guests here also get to enjoy multiple conferencing venues and maybe even celebrate their nuptials.
The Pre Room, it is our signature venue. This is the real pearl of the Oyster Box. It has a maximum capacity of about 150 pax, and this has got a stunning views of our Indian Ocean and the lighthouse, and it's also very popular within our weddings. The show room has a maximum capacity of 50 guests. It's another room that is also facing the Indian Ocean. It also interlinks with the Pearl Room, and it can be also used as a breakaway room.
One of the sea-facing rooms is the Presidential Suite, the pride and joy of the Oyster Box Hotel.
It's one of our signature suites. It's the biggest that we've got in the property, and we get to host quite a number of prominent figures that books the Presidential Suite and enjoy their stay at the Oyster Box.
With lavish interior decor, spaces to host and entertain, and a private mini pool and view, this for sure is a space that will give you a presidential feeling. One of the reasons they walked away with 2 awards at the Durban Tourism Businesses Awards.
This is an amazing recognition for us. We are very excited about these awards, and thank you to the Durban Tourism for the recognition. For us as the Oyster Box, this goes to the amount of work we put in to make sure that our guests feel special, and talks to that personal touch, and also just rubber stamping the 5-star premium status that we have. So with that being said, we are very happy with the recognition.
If you are looking for a well-deserved rest in the beautiful East Coast, then the Oyster Box is the place for you. We really love it. Here's something else that I really love. You heard him earlier perform Nobelungu, a beautiful tribute to his late wife. But Khaya Mahlangu is a well-seasoned South African music legend who's been serenading audiences on both global and local stages with jazz tunes for decades now. He's known for his enchanting melodies from the saxophone, and he wears many other musical hats. He joins us tonight in studio to discuss what keeps him incredibly unforgettable in his industry. And you know what? Just a stalwart through and through. Thank you for joining us, Khaya.
Thanks for having me.
This is such an honor for me. I'm losing my mind.
It's a great pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you. Let's chat about it, right? I first want to touch on the music. Music is a language on its own, Khaya. How does it remain a symbol of artistic resilience and cultural pride for you?
Well, to start with, music for me gives me mental balance and that spiritual stability. And without music, I don't think I'd be who I am today, you know. And I've managed to travel the world, see lots of places, countries, meet a whole lot of people.
I love that. I think the other thing that I really love about you is that you are a true musical genius, and you share your experience and your talent with a lot of young people, which is something that I truly admire. Why is it critical for you to include young people in your musical quests through things like collaboration?
For me, it's like a relay, you know, because we're all part of a cogwheel of an ongoing tradition. And I was brought up by people like Mankunku Ngozi, Chuk Makasi, Bani Rachabane, to name but a few, including Ezra Ngukane, who's my age, but he was my music elder because I started music quite late in my life. And I grew up at a time when not many people were schooled musically. So when I decided to get music education at varsity, I was taught by Professor Kabim Ngoma, Sibongile Khumalo's dad. So it's been my passion coming out of varsity that I should impart knowledge to the young ones. Hence I say it's like a relay.
Yeah.
And in my bands I have younger musicians than me. And I copied Miles Davis, Art Blakey, you know, who in their long life in the music, they brought about a lot of young talent, you know. So I thought I'd love to do the same thing for our younger musicians.
I love that. I love that. Khaya, you have been battling a health matter that has affected your playing. Can we chat about how the stroke has affected you and the importance of sharing this information with others and how you've managed it, because it's such a, I want to say sensitive part, but you've been open to sharing about it.
Yeah, because I think there's nothing good about hiding these things, you know. I had a major stroke in 2014. I had a major stroke 2014, and I realized that I couldn't play, so I just put my horn on the stand and just practiced my left hand, and I hit the gym big time. All I did in about 4 or 5 months was to swim and steam, steam, because my face was like this. I talked like, you know, and I said, I don't see myself not playing music at all, because if I can't play music, I'd rather die, you know. Fortunately, I had other skills where I arranged for orchestra, conducted orchestra, and taught as well. But playing music is my first passion. So I've had that, and later on I had prostate issues, and they discovered my kidneys were packing. I was diagnosed as a chronic kidney patient. I dialyzed from December 2017 throughout 2018, 2019, and then 2020 I deteriorated. My health just took a downturn. I spent almost 6 months in hospital. And then August 2020, I decided to quit dialysis. I took the alternative medicine route, first with homeopathy, then the Chinese doctors, cupping and acupuncture. And then I met a lady who was a naturopath. She healed with herbs. And I've been her patient ever since.
And here you are just thriving now, which is something that we really love to see.
Well, in the past 6 months, I've had 3 minor strokes as well. So that has affected my left side. But I'm a fighter.
And we love that you're a fighter, and you're going to keep fighting. Because here you are now playing on the Trendz live stage.
Right.
Before I have to cut the interview short because we really want to hear you play again, but I have to ask you, at age 72, Khaya, this is incredible. Why is age no longer a barrier for creativity for you, and why do you just want to keep on going?
Well, I think you mature with age. And for me, it's just a number.
Yeah.
You know, when I play with some of the young boys, they say, "Hey, man, Dad, you sound like a young man." I say, because my spirit, that's how I am. My spirit is young, you know. Never mind my chronological years, but I don't feel like I'm 72, you know. Yeah.
And it's the young spirit that we also love. Khaya, thank you so much for honoring us this evening. We cannot wait to hear you perform again a little bit later on, but we truly appreciate it, and thank you so much.
And thanks for having me, man.
He is a legend. I love him, and I know you love him too. He's going to be performing for us a bit later on. But here's this for now. Exercising on a mini trampoline sounds a bit exciting, doesn't it? But, well, it's breathtaking, trust me. A generally low impact type of exercise. This is something that you and your family can get involved in. Have a look.
If you want to build strength and burn calories, then you'll love Bounti Rebounding. This workout is a low-impact full-body workout on a rebounder or a mini trampoline. It includes strength and conditioning exercises to create fun, effective group or individual workouts suitable for anyone, regardless of age, experience or fitness levels. I chat to legendary wellness and fitness instructor Lisa Raleigh on what this entails.
Bounti X is a class that is about letting go. We all carry so much stress, like so much tension, anxiety, and we're restless, and we don't have, if we don't exercising and letting it go, it all stays in. And I always say this to our clients, like if it doesn't go out, it stays in and causes havoc in the body. There's a huge amount of pressure for women to be thin and to look great, even when they're working out. Like hair done, makeup, bougie little outfit that matches the set. Huge amount of pressure when you're going to a place where it's meant to be taking the pressure off. And with this specific studio with Bounti, I have tried to manufacture that culture of everyone's welcome, there is no judgment, and come as you are.
Full body exercise does not have to be labor intensive, but it can be fitness enjoyable.
It's about making fitness accessible and fun. So when something is fun, and this is one of my quotes, okay, when something is fun, you are going to look forward to it, you're going to prioritize it. And then when you're doing it often, because you're prioritizing it, you're going to stay more consistent, and when you're more consistent, you're going to get results. I even struggle with motivation in winter. Sometimes you just got to get up and show up and do the hard things.
Tersha, a fitness trainer who does rebounding classes, leads, educates, and motivates individuals through exercise routines. She also does classes such as cardio, aerobics, and monitors clients to prevent injuries. Tersha then does various elements of dancing. I also talked to some fitness enthusiasts, and this is what they had to say.
I've been in fitness for decades. I come from a professional dance background, so I've been in all fields, aspects of fitness. But what made me gravitate towards rebounding specifically was the effect that I see it has on clients, because I work with a lot of fit people. As a dancer, you work with beautiful, able bodies that can do everything. But as a trainer, I was like, what about the person with lower back issues, with knee issues, with joint issues, with what about those people that can't run anymore, can't do heavy weights? What about them? What do they do? Does that mean they don't get to have, you know, fun in their fitness journey? And then I found this, and because it's low impact, because it's great for your lymphatic system, because it's so addictive, I'm sure, like you said, and I think because it's music based, it really is for everyone.
I intentionally added this to my fitness schedule as like a once a week activity. I'm still beginner. I'd say I'm still beginner, still trying to get a hang of like bending my knees at the right proportion, the diaphragm tucked in, all of that. So, but the class overall was so fun, so intense. It was a great balance of like cardio and like shaping, you know, at a slower pace.
A good story for you. I started this class at 115 kilos. I'm now at 89 kilos. So I've lost a total of 26 kilos. And that's literally coming to Bounti once a week and praying every day, obviously fasting twice a week. And it's just been incredible. I haven't done much in changing my entire lifestyle, but I've changed that a little bit. I've been consistent coming to class pretty much every week. Get to show up with a whole bunch of beautiful friends and families.
I love it for mental health, for losing weight. It's like you're losing more calories than you run on the treadmill. It works through the body. It works your muscles. It's intense, but it doesn't make your body too stiff.
And indeed, what a superb workout. Looking good while feeling great is also great motivation. The ladies came for it all. A little progress each day makes a difference even though we may not see it. The body will always achieve what the mind believes.
It's incredible. Now, blending his seasoned style full of artistry, passion and dedication, here's Khaya Mahlangu with Fair's Dance for Fair Fagu. Enjoy. You're still watching Trendz live on SABC. Welcome to the show. Now, artificial intelligence is opening up exciting new possibilities for young innovators. But behind every great idea is an organization creating opportunities for talent to thrive. Today, we're joined by Bonko Khoza, Managing Director of Boundless Soweto, an organization dedicated to empowering young people through technology, innovation, and skills development. Joining him and me are the winners of the Boundless Soweto AI App Development Challenge, Mahlangu, Fortunate, and Chifularo Mosesane, whose innovative app prototype, Brotherhood, impressed the judges so much. Really. The platform is designed to help young men in Soweto access emotional support by connecting them with peers and mental health professionals in their communities. Their winning concept has earned them the opportunity to develop Brotherhood into a fully functional app. Welcome, guys!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. You know, it's so crazy, the fact that the app is called Brotherhood and you guys are female. Congratulations on the winning. Chat to us about what the app is and what does it do.
Okay, so it's currently a prototype. It's still a prototype. So we really had a lot of ideas on the day, but we finally decided to come with the Brotherhood, because remember last month it was the Men's Mental Health and Wellness Month. So we created this app to help our brothers and uncles in the community, you know, just to get a space, a safe space to seek help. You know, they deal with a lot. You know, there's depression, anxiety, and a lot of things. So this is just a space for them to come together, vent, to get professional help. That's what it's about.
It's incredible. It truly, truly is incredible. Sipo, I'm going to come to you. For someone who does not know what Boundless Soweto is, chat to us about the organization and the work that you do to empower young people.
Let's just say again, thanks for the opportunity and thanks for having us. You know, what we do at Boundless is that we are a development organization. We actually assist young people with learnerships and skills programs funded through Corporate South Africa. And for example, the learners that are at our campus, both employed and unemployed learners that comes through to us, is that we equip them with skills programs. They get a stipend from us. They actually engage in accredited skills programs, accredited through QCTO, CETA, as well as organizations like Cisco. So that is what we are. We're a skills development organization.
I love that, plowing back into the youth. Mahlangu, I'm going to come to you, right? This is something that a lot of people think is easy. Even me, I can think of an app and develop it, but it's really not. Let's talk about some of the challenges that you faced while developing this prototype. Also, what are some of the skills that you gained throughout the competition?
Okay, thank you for your time. Throughout the process, we're using AI and vibe coding. So we had a problem in choosing which app to develop. It was difficult to choose because we didn't have much time to choose the app. And then after when we got like, okay, this is the app that we're gonna choose. So it was so difficult for us because we were strangers. We didn't know each other and we had to trust the team members. So we didn't know, will this thing work out or what?
I love that. You know, this is so crazy because it's just like not like Survivor, but like a Shark Tank that's anonymous. How was the working experience, Chifu? I mean, you're strangers, now you have to make this thing work. How was that? Talk to us about the working process.
Well, it was a roller coaster of emotions. You know, we were overwhelmed. At some point, we were tired. But before that, we had speakers. You know, we had Luna Lane and GIZ was there to motivate and inspire us. Also, the MEC, Ms. Saramakopo, was also there. So, you know, those talks before the challenge really helped us, you know. Yes.
I love that. I'm going to come back to you, Sipo. Beyond then identifying the winners, how does Boundless Soweto continue to support the participants after the competition? Because it's all nice to say, congratulations, you win. But there's life after that. Talk to us about that work that you do.
Certainly. So this is what we do. We've got a full campus that we actually run in Soweto. So we've taken an abandoned school and converted it into an actually learning center where young people are enrolled doing, you know, accredited qualifications and that. What we're doing right now is something about vibe coding. When you look at apps like Lovable, Codex, you know, by OpenAI, it's costly. Our young people necessarily cannot always afford to buy credits. And one of the big things that we're busy pushing for right now is to convert one of those classrooms into a vibe coding classroom where young ladies like this can further work on their prototype and actually through the partnerships that we're busy forming with the GIZ, with the Gauteng Department of Economic Development, through the MEC's office, to take these prototypes to market. So it should not just be something that we talk about, it's actually something that we take from prototype to market, and that's what we're pushing for right now.
Oh, I love that. Mahlangu, I'm going to come back to you, and we might be closing it off with this one. Your app focuses on helping young men seek support in their community through professional help, of course. Why was this the issue that you thought to tackle? And where do you hope to see brotherhood grow to be? Yeah, grow to go.
Okay. Choosing brotherhood was because that June is Men's Mental Health and Wellness. So choosing that, it aligns with the month. And then we hope to grow with partnerships and see where the app can generate money and be tested with real users.
We love that. It's called Brotherhood. That's what the app is called. It's created so to help young men in communities find the help that they deserve. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on Trendz Live. We wish you all the best. We can't wait for it to be a full-on app that's on the market, yeah?
Fantastic.
Ah, we love it. Listen, we're going to go to this now. Imagine an evening perfectly curated for a cold winter's night with a menu that feels exactly like a warm hug, but with a seriously modern twist. The nostalgic meals we all grew up loving, reinvented with bold new flavors, serving as a delicious reminder of home. Trendz Live producer Aneliswa Velemu gave us front row seats as the future, or rather at what the future of food tastes like. Have a look.
From the moment we stepped inside, the incredible aromas in the air had everyone hooked. The menu was as perfectly curated for a chilly winter's day, serving the ultimate childhood comfort food, but with a modern twist.
The thing about food is that it carries a soul, and it almost touches on what you've always known and what speaks to you. So if you see umfino, which has a little bit of crust in it, which is a bit modernized, but it still tastes like umfino, you feel like you're at home. You remember your grandmother, you remember your mom. So what we do is to keep the heart of the meal and the concept and the trend, but bring it in a way that Gen Zs aren't going to look at it and say, ew, what is that? Now they can all of a sudden relate. And in fact, you speak about older people. The trends also cover those age groups where there's different dishes that they would have loved or they would love to see from travels like the borderless cuisine. Now we bring it all across, and so really the idea is for the trends to help restaurants, hotels to bring in different audiences and be able to cater through different age groups, different needs, different diets that people would like to have.
The evening wasn't just about the food, it was also a sneak peek into the future of the culinary world, showing us how to master the art of plating so every single dish looks irresistible.
For me, the industry right now, I feel like a lot of people are opening restaurants and they're trying to change the food scene. But I'm a firm believer in old school classic meals. South Africans like hearty meals. I think the only thing really missing is, not missing, but that we don't have enough of is tapas. I think South African market needs more tapas restaurants. That's just my view. But South Africans love hearty, wholesome food. So that's where I believe the market is going, and it's staying actually. I just think people are coming up with new ideas. I don't know how well they're going to work, because we're South Africans, we like wholesome food and our palate is just good food.
The industry is all about pushing boundaries and bringing a futuristic vibe to the classic flavors we know and love.
What we did this year, 2026, was to release a report called The Future Menus, and it's all about what the future of food is all about, what people are looking for. So it touches on the needs of the Gen Z, the culinary roots that we sort of relate to.
From Instagram-worthy drinks to decadent plates, from starter to dessert, the guests were thoroughly spoiled. And here is what they had to say.
What I truly enjoyed about this experience was the food. The culinary experience is literally top tier, and I expect nothing less from Jumeli as always. My favorite dish has to be the Jumeli chicken, bursting with flavor.
My experience tonight was very nice. The food was very much delicious.
My highlight is probably like the food, because the food was just fabulous, and I can't pick a favorite dish because it was all just so delicious, and all the little like details and everything was just fabulous, and I'm so glad I could be a part of this.
I have loved this event so far. It has been a great learning experience. I love the food. My favorite is definitely the lamb riblets. I'm not too much of a cook, more of a bake, but if I had to try recreate this at home, I would try my best because it is delicious.
You know me, I love food, so that definitely is something that I would do. On to this now, a story of success for emerging artists whose work recently gained global recognition. It's through an initiative that is committed to elevating African creatives and giving their craft exposure. 4 visual artists recently showcased their work in Geneva, Switzerland. This was possible with Two Roads Foundation's program that encourages artists through exhibitions, mentorship, and international showcases. In studio, I'm joined by Sibusiso Molwantwa and Leme Arends to tell us about this phenomenal trip to Geneva. Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
I'll start with you, Leme. Sorry, I realized that I actually... Leme. Let's chat about how you would describe your art and what are some of the themes that inspire it?
Okay, so I consider myself as a multidisciplinary artist, which means that I work across painting, especially abstracted landscapes, as well as photography, printmaking, and video. At its core, my work examines the lingering effects of colonialism and apartheid in South Africa, present South Africa, but also because there's been so much active resistance, my work also has a focus on the livingness. I then also use the framework of Black geographies and more recently queer phenomenology by Sarah Ahmed to further explore spatial economics, spatial politics, memory, and architecture that dictates our movements, especially queer marginalized bodies. So I'm really interested in erased histories, and in this way all these themes are a continuous effort to remember, to resist, and to reclaim those narratives.
I love that. If you were an entertainer, you would be what we call slashers. I'm slash this, I'm slash that. So let me come to you. How would you describe yourself as an artist and also what informs your work?
I'm a contemporary photographer, so my work is basically documenting my personal journey and spiritual journey, and also documenting my own personal transformation as time goes. But I focus more on issues or subjects of space and time, relation to the geography, space as the psychological space, and spiritually as well. I think I try to give access to the audience as to my internal journey as I develop and transform as a human being. Yeah.
Sure. I love that. I think that's why I appreciate artists so much, the bravery of letting us in through your work. Let me come back to you. Before you left for Switzerland, you and other artists were on an immersive program, right? Let's chat about the Gallery on the Greens residency initiative. What did that entail?
It was an incredibly transformative space on many levels, actually, even personally. The Gallery on the Greens residency provided us with the space, time, professional mentorship to cultivate the 7 emerging artists, which included myself, alongside Sibusiso, Alfred, Victor, Lerato, Papi, and Rufaro, who work across various disciplines, which is painting, photography, video, sculpture, etc. And beyond that, beyond just the provision of physical studio space, the Two Roads Foundation also supported us with material stipends, development workshops, as well as networking opportunities where we got to meet and work with collectors, curators, renowned artists, and we also had to work, or got to work with these really passionate and invested people in the industry, which really helped us prepare for the international stage in Geneva.
I love that. Everything an artist could ever wish for and more. Look, you are then now on an international platform. What are some of the challenges that African artists generally encounter with exposing their work, especially on international platforms?
Space. Indawo, asinayo indawo. We have a lot of artists who have great work, but if we don't have spaces to show that work, then it becomes a problem. It becomes kind of frustrating. But open calls are there available. Even Two Roads Foundation help us an open space for us to apply for the residency, which is now open for the general public to apply to get an exhibition, an auction, and then later exhibit in a international stage. But it's quite difficult because like only 3% of artists in the world are represented by galleries, and galleries are the ones that usually put you in those platforms, so that So 97% of us artists are not represented by artists. So it makes it quite difficult. But now it forces us to make or to create spaces, unconventional spaces of us putting our work out there in front of the audience or collectors and creating a market for ourselves. But programs like Two Roads Foundation Residences can give you access to the market itself, but also upskill you through mentorship programs as well.
Sure. All right. So I have to wrap it up, but I mean, I've got so much to ask you guys. Smooth, very briefly, your work was then showcased and sold. What was the reception like from international collectors and attendees?
I think the reception was good, was very well. I think like people are very curious. People were engaging in a sense that they want to know where this work is created and where does the work comes from for me. But also what was very important for me was for seeing the audience highlighting the cultural difference or cultural importance of the work itself.
I love that. Guys, I have to wrap it up. I have to let you go. But I mean, congratulations. I wish you all the best and all the success in the future with your work. I mean, we're seeing it already. You guys are totally incredible. So yeah, crossing fingers for you, and hopefully you'll be back when you have more money, yeah? When you have all the money, because I don't think you've got money now. Oh my goodness me, that's Busiso Molwantwa and LeMay Arends coming to chat to us about this incredible trip that they took to Geneva and how their work is just flourishing and doing amazing. We're going to take a quick ad break. It's more of Trendz Live when we return. Don't go anywhere. For the very last time this evening, welcome back to Trendz Live. Now, International Miss South Africa is celebrating a remarkable achievement after its national delegation returned from the International Miss Preteen pageant in Dallas, Texas, USA, with multiple international titles, special awards, and top placements. Competing against delegates from across the globe, the South African representatives impressed judges and the audiences with their confidence, intelligence, talent, grace, and proudly South African showcasing. They showcased the country's excellence on the international stage. Among the top achievers who is joining us today, Afeni. She was crowned International Miss Preteen, yes. And we're joined this evening by the Miss South Africa, International Miss South Africa Director, Zinhle Tupana, to chat about this incredible achievement. Zinhle, welcome to Trendz Live.
Thank you so
much. I want to
much.
jump in first with you, right? As the director, you have to groom these young ladies for the international spotlight. What is the core philosophy or training element that you instill in them before they board to leave to go to the global stage?
At the core of what International Miss South Africa do, it's about grooming young girls to be a leader with no limit. We're trying to make sure that it is not only about glitz and glam, but it's something that can be able to empower them and can be able to instill in these young girls. I always say is we need future leaders.
Yes.
After this time, we need to make sure that we have the pipeline of young girls that are ready to be able to lead us in this country and take us through, but represent us well, as Afeni did.
Oh yes, oh yes, and here she is, the country's preteen head girl. Afeni, look, a lot of people think that pageants are just about the beauty and the glitz and the glam, but we know that it takes hard work. So how did you prepare for the global stage to make sure that you were ready to take the crown?
How I prepared for this pageant was knowing with my coaches, and my mom helped me throughout this journey. I went to do fundraisers. I carried on doing my community service because I am a big advocate on community development. And it was a very hard journey, but I think I prepared very well.
Yes, you did, because you took the crown, you superstar. You, Zinhle, look, now that you've won, obviously there's the rest of the year that's looking ahead. All these titles are home now, but we need to work to keep them. What does the rest of the year look like for International Miss South Africa organization and Afeni's reign?
Okay, so what happens is it's a 360 journey. So Afeni was crowned last year, September, which then she started her journey up until June, where she go prepare internationally. Now she's brought the crown home. We've got a new group that is going to come in September, which we're also going to take it through. But for Afeni's journey, mostly, she needs to make sure she's out there to the community, making sure that she really talk about her advocacy, what she's passionate about, and also trying to make sure that she get as much supporters and sponsors that can be able to assist her to grow whatever that she believes for. Because I think what we're trying to do is we are about sustaining a girl child. So one of our core motto is sustain her abilities. So we want to make sure that it doesn't stop here. When you meet Afeni 2 years down the line, who is Afeni? What is she doing? But we will know that as an international Miss South Africa, it started here. And we walk through with her the journey so that she can be able to do better and be able to make an meaningful impact in the country.
We love it. We have to close it off now. But Afeni, as a parting word, what do you want to say to all the young girls who are looking at you today and thinking, I'm so inspired by Afeni and I want to be maybe the next international Miss South Africa, or I just want to be bold enough to chase my dreams?
One thing I would say is to be yourself in everything you do, because everything is possible if you be yourself. We as pageant queens, it's not an easy journey. We face peer pressure, we face people who don't feel confidence in themselves. Also me, I struggled with self-confidence for such a long time, but with this platform that I joined, it has made me grow as a person. It has made me realize that I am worth it for things in life, and yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. Until next time, I'm Ndisi, but you can call me Mne. Bye-bye.